Hi, everybody. So I wanted to shed some light from what I know on the whole situation that's going on in the bowling industry right now. So if you haven't heard, even though it's been pretty widespread, USBC has chosen to ban some more bowling balls. So these are directly from 900 Global, Storm, and Rotogrip. These are the Electrify Solid, the Altered Reality, the UFO Alert, the Wolverine, the Spectre was already banned, and the Phase 4. So these balls are now banned in national competition, except for the Spectre that's been banned in all competition. But the other bowling balls have been banned in national USBC competition, which is like the U.S. Open, the Masters, the USBC Open Championships, the Women's Open Championships, the PBA Senior Masters, stuff like that. So all of those national USBC events have been deemed for these balls illegal. So what that means is you can't throw them there, but as of right now, you can continue to use them in your leagues. So a couple of things that have been going on that I've seen, and I have no insider information on this. This is just straight my opinion talking from talking to other people, or going over this on social media, just trying to make sense of it all as a pro shop operator, which I am. So the most interesting thing to me is that this is targeted towards those products that are specifically from one main brand company, which is Storm SPI, Storm Products International. So the biggest thing to keep in mind here is they probably did this testing all at once with those balls, but they have not released any data at all showing, like, backing up their claims, basically. So what that caused was the PBA to make a ruling. The Professional Bowlers Association ruled that those balls are still legal for PBA competition that is not governed by USBC, which is, the ones that are governed by USBC I already covered, are like the Masters, the US Open. Those are USBC events. But just PBA events like the World Championships, the PBA Kia playoffs, those are all perfectly fine to use these bowling balls at, because there is no supporting evidence given by USBC saying that they are illegal or too soft as they claim. So the biggest question that this sparks is, why are they doing this without providing any data? Because they gave some players, I'm assuming that it was more than just Jason Belmonte, but we know for a fact, based on Jason Belmonte's recent post on Instagram and Facebook, that he was approached at the first day, the practice day of the Masters, which was just a few days ago, and asked if his bowling balls could be used for testing. And Jason asked them in response, what kind of testing are you doing, and can I watch? And they had a big setup, a black curtain that he took a photo of, and they said, no, you cannot watch, and no, we cannot provide any details on what sort of testing that we are doing. So, with that said, that throws a very weird twist on this, because first of all, we see that there is no data that they've provided to the public backing this up, and they haven't even provided any data to the PBA, like I said. And also, they have not said exactly what sort of testing that they were doing at the Masters, although it can be assumed that they were doing some sort of durometer hardness testing, because the fact that they released yesterday the statements regarding those balls that are now banned in national competition. So what effect does this have on local bowlers and pro shop operators and bowlers that are bowling in these tournaments? A couple things. First of all, it has, as of right now, it has little to no effect on bowlers that just bowl local leagues and tournaments. The only way it can is if your local association director or your league president decides to rule them as banned in your local league or local tournament, which I do not recommend doing, if you are in that position, I do not recommend doing that, as it's going to create a big headache for not only you, but a lot of your league local bowlers too. Secondly, for the bowlers that are bowling in the national competitions, for those of you at the Masters right now, my heart, it feels for you. I feel very terrible for those that are at the Masters that have these products, because it's very extremely difficult for them to find replacements within not even 24 hours notice. It's just kind of like a kick in the face, basically, because of USBC's ruling. It happened to come out the day that the Masters began, and so it's very, very difficult for them to find a replacement for these balls. My heart feels for you if you are in that situation. And I hope that you're able to figure something out and do well, even though this is definitely a barrier in the way. So to pro shop operators, what does this entail? Well, if you have any customers that are coming to you saying that they wanted to bowl in like the USBC Open Championships next month, for instance. Let's just say that they were going out there and they're like, hey, I have a Rotogrip UFO alert and it's now deemed illegal at that tournament, so I'd like to get it replaced. Storm is working right now. This is all the information that I have. Storm is working right now to get it resolved and to get everything fixed. As far as getting replacements to bowlers who are bowling those, they're going to put another link on their website just like they did for the Spectre. So just keep that in mind. And if you are planning to go to your local pro shop and tell them, just please do so with, just be calm about it. Don't be super upset. This is definitely not their fault, and this is something that we're all going to try and work together on so that we can continue on. It's a little bit wacky to me, just seeing a lot of these changes happen so rapidly, especially because of the fact that many of the balls that have been now banned in national competition have been out for a number of months now even. I mean, the UFO alert was released months and months ago. The Phase 4 was, a recent release, and so was the Altered Reality, somewhat recent. But these certainly were not caught early on whenever they did test them, because every single ball had been USBC approved before this ruling yesterday. So it's just very weird to me that they are now revoking those approvals, even though they approved them based on their testing of every single one of these balls early on before they were released to the public, obviously, because every single ball that you see on the shelves in the pro shop goes through testing at USBC before we even know about them, because of the company behind them has to get them approved before they go in. So just keep that in mind. This is certainly not the pro shop operator's fault, and just try to work with us on that. We don't know how long it's going to take. Storm has not yet released the website to do the exchange for these balls on. We only have the Spectre exchange site. So just want to throw that out there and provide you guys with a little bit of insight from my opinion. I'm still not sure of everything that's going on. It's very tough with these rapid changes, but we're going to get through it. And this is something that I already know. I called early on, this is going to be a domino effect, and I don't think that we're completely through it yet. If I had to make a prediction for the very near future, I am going to say in the next couple of days or at the start of next week, you will see a complete ban on these balls, including like your local leagues and stuff. Don't take that as, oh, it's going to happen. Don't be afraid, because as of right now, USBC has not released anything regarding that. So just kind of keep that in the back of your mind that it is a possibility for the future. It's the same thing that they did with the 2016 and 2017 Purple Hammers. They announced that they were banned from national competition and then immediately after banned them for local competition. So just kind of keep that in the back of your mind that that's a possibility, but do not take that as truth, because it is not yet truth. They have not yet announced that, and neither has Storm. And Storm still seems to be figuring some things out to fight this from their side. We have not seen what Storm has to say other than that they are working on this to get things right with customers. But just kind of keep your eyes out for what the Storm might release in the near future regarding this, because I'm interested as well myself to see what that they have to say about this. So just keep all of that in mind, guys. I just wanted to provide my insight on this as a pro shop operator and hopefully bring peace to the whole situation, as I know a lot of people are very up in arms right now, and I don't think that there's a need for that. It only adds a little bit of fuel to the fire that's going on around us right now. So just try to be peaceful about it, and we will all get this figured out. Hopefully Storm has something to say in the next couple days, and I know that they'll take care of their customers in the end. I know that. So thank you, guys. Be sure to subscribe below. Leave a comment on your opinion on this. I don't want to get into any arguments in the comments, but feel free to leave something if you have something peaceful to say. Please do share what you think in the comments below, and leave a like if you agree or you know about what's going on or anything like that. So thank you, guys, and have a great day.